Hi, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be talking about a bag that I've had for some time, but recently just started carrying as an everyday carry bag to test and evaluate, and really started to see the capability of it, and have found it to be one of my new favorite everyday carry bags and one of my new favorite bags in general. This is the Recycled Firefighter 12-Hour Battalion Bag. So there are lots of videos online showing the 12-Hour Battalion Bag and talking about the material, the construction process, the company in general. But what I want to focus on today is the fact that I've been able to pack out my entire EDC loadout into this 12-Hour Battalion Bag, a bag that is very similar to the GoRuck Bullet. My typical everyday carry bag recently has been my 21-liter GoRuck GR-XC1. However, I've been able to get all of the items, for the most part, that I carry in that into this bag. So it's really capable, and the more I use it, the more I really enjoy it, especially given the price point, the materials and the colors, and the availability compared to the GoRuck Bullet. So let's take a look at the Recycled Firefighter 12-Hour Battalion Bag and how I've got it loaded out. So while many of the features of this bag are similar to the GoRuck Bullet, what makes this stand out, in my opinion, is this front pocket right here. On the GoRuck Bullet, that is a pocket that comes across here. There's no organization in it. The Recycled Firefighter gives you the ability to organize some items in here. I also really enjoy the high-vis orange interior. So let's go ahead and show you what I've got in these pockets. You have three organizer pockets, 1, 2, and a larger one here, as well as some volume in the front of that. So for me, I've got my nomadic planner in here. In here I have basically just like a little microfiber cloth. I have my work ID, and I have some field notes. In this one over here, I just have the lanyard for my ID. And then really over here is where I've got things like pens, a small Streamlight MicroStream flashlight, and a Leatherman Skeletool. And those all fit nicely in there, and the great part is when you sling the bag around, you can go ahead and get into any of these pockets relatively easily. So I really like the internal organization of this pocket. So as you can see, I've got this bag pretty loaded out, but even with that, the zippers are really smooth and easy to operate. And again, everything stays shaped nicely, and that's despite having an absolute ton of stuff in here. My regular EDC might be a little bit smaller than this, so I really tried to pack the bag out to show the capabilities. So let's go ahead and show the interior compartment. All right, so we've got a full clamshell opening here, and it lays nice and flat. So I actually have a ton of stuff in here. We'll go ahead and take a look at each individual compartment and talk about how I've got it loaded down, what I carry here. So as I have this set up for my basic office everyday carry, I've got a couple of things in these two mesh pockets. First, up at the top, this is where I have my laptop charger and cord. In this zipper pocket is where I keep all my medical stuff. If you've seen any of my other videos, you've seen this kit together. So basically I have a small boo-boo kit in a lock sack, a cat tourniquet Gen 7, and lastly my trauma kit, which is also in a lock sack. And so those all fit really nicely up here in the mesh pockets. All right, as I have this set up for a typical everyday carry loadout, I actually have it load out for going to the office for a couple hours, and then I'm gonna hit the gym. So I've got a pair of Under Armour shorts and a GoRuck t-shirt, so I can change into those. I'm wearing my gym shoes because it's casual at the office today, since technically it's closed for the holidays. And then as you can see in here, I have this organized with pouches. There's no internal organization on this bag, so pouches are really gonna be useful in making sure your gear stays together and easily accessible. But with these, this system really works out well. So I've got a couple of different pouches. We'll start up at the top here. This is the Air Split Kit. I'm gonna do a video on this, but this is my tech pouch. because I'm going to the gym, I threw my REI micro dop kit in there for a shower afterwards. And then I have 2 Topo Designs pouches. I've done a review on these. This one is like my possibles pouch with all sorts of stuff in here. Things like my gym lock, extra keys, things of that nature. Chapstick, my regular driving glasses, things of that nature. So that fits nicely in that Topo Designs pouch. And then in this Topo Designs pouch is my, let's call it my survival EDC items. Basically, I have backup magazines for my everyday carry pistol and some other stuff in this one, which fits nicely down at the bottom. Lastly, I'm able to fit my work laptop. So I'm able to fit my Dell computer in here really nicely. In fact, I'll actually go ahead and turn it around like that. So it fits very nicely and still provides some protection even though there's no padded laptop compartment. What helps me with that is the fact that on the back of it, I do have my Safeline Defense ballistic armor panel. So that lays nice and flat. My laptop goes on top of it. And then I'm able to put these Topo Designs pouches, which lay relatively flat in there. And then up top, I've got my dop kit, my tech organizer, my shirt, and my shorts. And those go in there. And like I said, this is pretty tight, but everything is able to zip up. So I'm able to stuff a lot of stuff in this and still have a kind of compact everyday carry backpack. So if you are looking for an alternative to the GoRuck Bullet or just a sort of minimalist, smaller everyday carry bag, definitely check out the Recycled Firefighter 12-Hour Battalion Bag. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.